Hi everyone. So in this video, we will try to understand how NestJS register all these building blocks. Let's say I talk about the global interceptors. So what all different ways in which you can register an interceptor? We can look at the controller. So this is the one way. You can register an interceptor at a particular method layer, or I can also just register it at a controller layer. Interceptor name is, let's say, log interceptor, right? So what it is doing, either you can register an interceptor or pipe or a filter at a method layer, or you can register them at the controller layer. Like here you can see, I can just do simple use guard, auth guard. Use guard I need to import. So this is how. Similarly, I can also do use pipe. Here you can pass new validation pipe, all the arguments. It contains like pipe transform, some argument you need to pass. But this is how you can import the validation pipe also. Something like this. So this is how you can register things at a controller layer or at a method layer. Obviously, validation pipes you will be registering at a global layer. Use guards, you wanted to protect some APIs like public or private, you will register them based on that. Use interceptors like global interceptor, cache interceptors, or request response time interceptor. You will decide based on the request. But sometimes you wanted to register them at the app layer. So how you can do this? One thing is the method layer, controller layer, or at method layer is you can just do it like this. App.use global interceptor, or you can also add something like app.use global. So here these are three methods, interesting methods: global filters, global interceptors, global guards, global interceptors, global pipes. So you can register them at the app layer. That means they will be registered as a global, and this will be used. Like here I used global interceptor. That means this logging interceptor will be used for each and every request in the application. Global filter, that means this particular exception filter will be used for all the requests we get. So you can see here it will be act as a filter for all. Similarly, like for the validation, request DTO validation, we want to do it for all the requests, all the payload coming in for the request. So we can just register it globally. So I always register it at a app instance global, whitelist true, skip properties that are not in DTO, forbidden transform, apply the transformation, auto transformation, right? So these are the things which you should always register at a global instance. That depends on you. If you are putting a guard at a app level, I mean, guards are fine. There can be some public APIs, so it's better if we can put the guards at the controller layer. But validation pipes, we want to validate all the incoming payload, so let's do it like this. Exception filter also a good candidate. All the HTTP exceptions or custom exceptions I wanted to catch, so this is also a good candidate. Okay, so this is how we register things at the method layer, controller layer, or at a root layer as a global.